Madam President and board members. My name is Mickey Nyland. I'm a resident of Gilbert. I would like to speak to you tonight about two words. The two words are transparency and trust. Both of these are needed in order to have a budget override pass in our community. The last two election cycles have seen changes on our school board. Our voters were sending a message that they wanted some change, and that's what we have here. Apparently, there was things that they would like to have done differently, and so we're here. Trust overall in government is at a kind of a low level, at least among conservatives, and that really isn't anything that's your fault or anything you've done. It's just the mindset that we're operating in, call it the culture that we have, that affects the trust that people have in all levels of elected government, be it you or be it any level. And the surge of information and talk that comes creates a distrust at all levels. And so it's my opinion that before you would be voting yes on an override, you need to make sure that the trust level is high so that we don't have another failed election, another failed attempt to pass an override without making sure that you've done those things that will put trust back into the voters. You're working on some things. You've talked about zero-based budgeting. I think we need a chance to see if it works. I think that I've heard talk of having a audit done by a professional outside company to look at your budget and to possibly give suggestions about where savings might come and any other thing. But that will provide the transparency that could make an override be successful. I know that there's a lot of saying voters in this room is kind of an evil thing. We need to think about children. This room doesn't like to talk about voters, but they are a part of this whole puzzle that we have that has success here. And what they want and what they need affects what you get. I think we need to increase the transparency, and I would hate to see us waste that money to ask for another override when we might this year put it instead to have us a professional audit, to let us have time to see if your zero-based budgeting works, to let us build the trust again in the board, in how you work together with administration, so that there's not anyone out there fighting you when you want an override because they can see the numbers. They know that you need the money. Everybody wants the schools to be successful. Everybody wants the children to have what they need. The problem isn't that. The problem isn't that we don't want to give $51. The problem is we want to know that you're using it wisely, that it's being done well, and that you're being effective with it. Thank you.